Okay. We are good to go.
I don't know how many times I've downloaded these Excel sheets.
I know. Seriously though, right?
And deleted them out of my downloads.
I feel like I must have like 5 of them downloaded on my computer that are just taking up massive amounts of space. I'm no good. Okay. Okay, so for question 3, I got C, but I would like your guys' opinion.
Yeah, I think it's C, based on the reading.
Okay, I like that too.
Yeah.
And then question 4, I think it's C because that's what the reading explained about it, even though it's not like exactly the same.
C, yeah, the difference between.
Yeah.
Yeah, the wording is a little different, but nothing crazy. And then 5, is that A? That was one I wasn't sure on.
I think it's A, yeah, because they need to be both positive and negative, and they should not have a pattern or a shape.
Yeah, that's the one where you plot the residuals on the QQ plot, right? And if it's stays along the line, it's normally distributed.
Right. Okay. So 6, I wasn't sure about, but we'll have to put the data in there anyways to check her SCN. And then the thing is that the data is backwards, so we have to do like.
Okay.
What is the?
The confidence variable is the explanatory variable, and the score is the response. So it's flipped.
That's tricky.
I know. I kind of hate it when they do that.
Measly.
Where are you? Come here.
Are they taking a bath? Oh, okay. Why are you changing? Excuse me for a minute.
Oh, you're fine.
Okay, so I plugged in the data. Now it's asking.
I just don't. Oh. Those are the residuals.
So I think what we're supposed to do is take the residuals, highlight them, and then insert a tab and do a scatter plot. And
how do I do that? Oh,
that doesn't tell you anything. Hold on. So what we need to do is do the QQ plot, I think. Or hold on. Sorry, I'm reading these.
No, you're fine. I didn't understand the question, so I was like, I just need to ask.
So the residuals are column E. So it's we need to copy and paste it into the QQ plot.
So, sorry, we're looking for the residuals.
Spreadsheet.
What's that?
The residuals form a linear pattern. The residuals are between -42 and 25, and the residuals are all negative.
Sorry, I can't hear you very good.
You're fine. The residuals are definitely not all negative, so it's definitely not C.
I mean,
When you do a QQ plot of the residuals, they form a line.
Okay.
It's like a. So I think that it would be the B.
are you looking at the QQ plot or are you looking at
Yeah.
the residual? QQ
I
plot?
took the residuals and did a QQ plot of the residuals.
I don't have all of the residuals. That's what's going on here.
Oh, they're in line E.
Well, I have. So I thought when we did a residual peak plot, we take columns D and E. Because that's what she was doing in the video.
And we put that in the QQ plot.
Maybe I'm getting mixed up here.
The QQ plot, though, is just one point of data. I think that's what you do when you do the scatter plot.
Yeah. Well, and here's the thing. We know for sure it's not C because the data is not all negative. So it's got to be A or B. So even if B is wrong, then it's A. And I don't think it's A because, oh, maybe it is. But I think it's B. I don't know. I'm fine with it. If it's wrong, we can go back to it. But is that okay with you?
Yeah, I'm just gonna fix my data here.
Okay.
That's A technically is correct too. When you sort the data from lowest to highest.
Oh.
I'm gonna stick with that linear one.
Yeah, I'm okay with that for now. Are you okay with that, Bailey, for now?
Yeah, that's fine.
So for 7, I had done it off of like the scatter plot on the quantitative inference procedure, saying they're not normal, but based on what you're saying, Greg, we can say
Well,
that
it's asking about the residuals, so I'd say that it'd be B.
it's fairly normal.
I think they're normal.
I think it's. I know this is horrible because it's in your ear, Bailey, but they almost sound like they're crying.
It's harmony.
They're
I
like
like crying in harmony.
sounds like that. They're like, well, I heard one start crying, and then I hear them start crying together, like they're. That is a talent.
Yes, Maisley's cry drives me crazy, and Dallas is learning how to cry like Maisley. So it's a great thing. So I actually need to go help. If you guys don't mind.
No, you're totally fine.
Okay.
Great, I can
I'll
handle
mute it so you guys can.
Okay, so if you take those two columns and do a scatter plot.
What does that get us?
Oh, so it's now asking us to these 5 questions. So I think it's A. I think it's going to be all of them.
You think so?
I think so. And I'm super confident about that.
You don't sound confident.
I know. I think it's a trick question, but the way the homework was is in order for it to work, you have to answer all of these questions. Those are like the 5 questions you have to ask. And I guess
That's
based,
one of the 2 I didn't answer because I wasn't sure. I was like, well, we can put all of them, and then if Bailey comes back and tells us otherwise, then we can change it.
deal.
I feel fine about that.
Me too.
Okay.
We'll probably get partial credit if we got some of them right versus.
Right?
Okay, so B1.
So for the B1 estimate, for the slope, I got 12.695. Is that right?
I got, yeah.
Okay. And then
Notice how I didn't say it was right. I just said that's what I got.
it's fine. Bailey can check our answers. It's totally fine.
Confidence interval is.
So it's already set to 95.
Yeah.
So I have a lower bound of 10.674 and an upper bound of 14.715.
Yep.
Sweet. All right. Based on that evidence, this is where I screw up every single time.
So the p-value is basically 0.
Oh, you're right. So P is
Reject
low.
HO.
Reject HO.
So we're going to reject the null hypothesis.
Because the p-value is less
than sigma.
sigma.
Yeah.
Okay.
C.
Yes. So if we reject the null hypothesis, then there is sufficient evidence, right?
Yeah, that the what was the null that it didn't equal 0?
Yes, so D. Right?
Is not 0, yeah.
Okay.
Not 0, yeah.
Okay. Go us.
Until we turn it in.
We'll be fine.
Okay, so estuarian crocodile. What's the thing with crocodiles?
I have no idea. I think
Seems like everything we do is about crocodiles.
yeah, I think it's weird. Why can't we pick another animal like something else like Bambi or something? Or dogs.
Okay, this part.
Oh, there's Bailey. Let's make him check our answers. Nope, can't hear you yet. We're talking about you, Bailey. Can you hear us?
Head length was
Mute
used
yourself.
to predict. So do you remember how that works? Which one would be explanatory?
The explanatory one, I think it's the body length because it's saying that the head shape is, or that the body length is given as a result of the other one.
So you're putting head length in X?
So the head length was used to predict the body length. Sorry. So the head length, I think, is the, hold on, explanatory, and the response is the
Body length.
other one. Bailey, how come you can't hear? Can you hear us? Can you unmute yourself? It won't let you unmute yourself?
My bad.
There you are.
My bad. I thought I already did, so
I was like,
talking to myself.
fine.
All right, so
Okay. So should we have Bailey check our data before we go back to the crocodile? What do you think, Greg?
Sure.
Has it plugged in? Okay, Bailey, where did we leave off?
number 8.
Okay, so Greg believes that in order for it to work out, then we have to have all of those, but we wanted to confirm that with you.
Let's see. I know A. There's only 3 of them. Let me open the homework. Because it was in there.
The homework said there was 5 assumptions.
Yes?
Yeah, 5 of them. And they're
5.
I think that's all of them.
All I saw on the video was a linear relationship on a scatter plot, or between X and Y, constant variances, and the error term is normal. So I'm guessing B.
Yeah, there was in the homework, there was like a little table, and it talks about how there are 5 assumptions that need to happen, or like that you need to check in order for in order to use the linear regression.
Okay.
And those 5 that they listed are basically these 5.
Okay. Yeah, we can try that. Are you talking about the prep assignment?
The what?
The preparation assignment?
Yeah, that one.
Okay.
Oh yeah, there are 5.
I
The
don't.
linear relationship between X and Y, the error is normally distributed, the variance of the error terms, the X's are fixed and measured without error, and the observations are independent.
All right. Sounds good.
Okay, and for 9, we wanted to verify, but we got 12.695.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then for 10, we got 10.674.
Mm-hmm.
And then 11, we got 14.715.
Yeah.
Okay. And then let me know when you're ready for 12.
Ready.
Okay. So for 12, we got C, reject the null hypothesis because the p-value is less than that. And the p-value is a really small, less than 0.
Yeah.
And then because of that, then the next answer is D. And then whenever
Actually, I think it's B, because we reject the null, right? And the null hypothesis says the slope of the regression line is 0.
Oh.
There's sufficient estimate. Oh.
Yeah, because the alternate.
No, you're right. You're right.
You were right. Right, you were right.
You're right. No, I'm sorry. You're right.
Okay.
It doesn't happen very often. Let me just savor it for a second.
Yeah, take those.
I was just reading it. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's see. The dependent variable. So.
Is the body length, right?
I think it would be head length because, like, we are given the head length and we are predicting body length. So I think the body length would be the independent variable.
Okay.
I don't know.
There's a 50-50 shot, so I am just fine either way.
Okay.
So wait, hold on though. So when we plug in the data though, one is called an explanatory variable and one's called a response variable. Like it's using different terminology.
Right.
So you're saying the dependent variable is the head length?
I mean, I would think so, but I don't know.
And then that translates as the explanatory variable. Right? That's how I understand that, at least.
Right, so it would be the head length.
That would be the X.
So the dependent or response variable is the dependent variable is also known as the response variable. It is the thing you are trying to predict.
Okay, so then body length is the dependent variable.
Right? Based on that.
Say that again. Sorry.
You're fine. I'll read it again. You're fine. So the dependent variable is also known as the response variable. It is the thing you are trying to predict.
Okay. There we go. Got an answer.
Okay, so it's
So then length is X or head length is X and body length is Y in the
yes.
linear regression thing.
Okay.
Sorry, Bob.
Okay, so is this the thing that we had to add to the other one where you take I'm thinking of something else. This is the one where we take the upper end and the lower end and divide it by 2.
Hold on. Okay. This is what I wasn't sure about was the margin of error. I think that you're right, Greg. We take the upper bound minus the lower bound divided by 2. But Bailey, is that correct?
Sorry, just a second. I'm trying to get the data in.
Okay.
So we're trying to find the margin of error. Yeah, so the upper bound minus the lower bound divided by 2. Yeah.
So I got 0.4425.
Negative?
No, I minus the upper bound. I did upper bound minus lower bound. Is it the opposite way?
Okay, sorry. I think I just input that wrong.
I don't think we can have
A negative margin.
thank you. Yes.
I got you. I actually knew what you were thinking. That's kind of amazing that I thought that smart today. Okay, so for the lower bound, I got 7.218.
Me too.
Yeah.
And then the upper bound, I got 8.103.
Yep.
Okay, so does that make 18A? Or is it C? I know it's not B.
So 95%.
I think it's A.
That's what I wanted. It is to verify for me.
Sounds good.
All right.
That was tricky.
$16 out of 18. That's what we got wrong.
6 and 8.
Just for the record, those are the two that I gave input on.
Fine, Greg.
You're fine.
Just let the record show.
Well, but we all helped come up with those.
We did. Yeah.
Okay. We want to redo it really quick because it's so short.
Yeah.
I will read the answers when you are all ready.
I'm ready.
Okay, are you ready, Greg?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, question 3 is C. Question 4 is C. Question 5 is A. Okay, question 6, I'm gonna say is A then.
Yeah, A's, well, coming from the guy who thought it was B, but yeah, if you like literally list all the residuals out, A is true.
Because I know it's not all negative because there was positive.
There's positive ones, yeah.
Oh, okay, let's go with it. 7 is B. And then 8 we got wrong.
So I think A and B definitely.
Residuals are
And
normal.
then
Did you find that the residuals were normally distributed, Greg?
Yeah, I mean, I did the QQ plot on them and they were like a straight line.
So how do we know if the X values are measured without error?
That's that new Greek alphabet letter. Let's see. Epsilon.
I'm gonna go back to the video quick. Okay, so in the video PowerPoint, it says requirements for linear regression are linear relationship, constant variances, and error term is normal. So so I don't know about the X values are measured without error. That doesn't really make sense to me. But constant variances. Oh, the observations are independent might be one.
Okay.
I feel like I've heard that before.
Wait, no, do you know what the remotes are?
Oh wait,
Do you know what the remotes are? I don't like.
observations are independent.
So right now we have A, B, and C checked, right?
We're just wondering whether to add E or not.
Did we check D too?
No, not D.
Okay, so we might skip D and do E. The table in the reading says how to check this requirement. It says cannot be checked directly. Knowing the value of one of the Y's tells you nothing about any other points. That's super helpful.
Cool.
Cannot be checked directly. Let me pull up the homework thing.
So I would just say A, B, and C. I don't know about E.
and B.
Okay.
I'm fine with that.
Okay.
Are you okay with that, Greg?
Yep.
Okie dokie. So 9 is 12.695.
695.
695. 12.695. And then 10 is 10.674. Okay. 11 is 14.715. 12 is C. 13 is D. 14 is B. 15 is 0.443. 16 is 7.218. 17 is 8.10.
8.10. What?
8.103, sorry. And then 18 is A.
Boom.
Woohoo!
That's pretty good. 100%, right?
I feel great.
Mhm.
Guys, we are almost done with this class.
Hallelujah.
We're so stinking close.
It's been a rough one.
Not as bad as accounting, but you may not have to take it.
Oh,
So.
I do actually.
Oh, bless.
I actually like my teacher, Diane Wheeler.
Really?
Yeah, she makes it.
You're taking statistics and accounting right now? Bless your soul. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's fine.